Hello, hello, and welcome to Small Business Power. I am Shan Kramer. This is my better half.
Don Kramer. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. We are.
Oh, my goodness, yes. The weather here today is beautiful. I got to actually lay my eyes on the ocean for a few minutes. Oh, that was good.
And what else did you see?
What else did I see? Oh, I saw Space Force
Base.
base. Yeah, exactly. I had never seen that. I was like, oh, this is something new. But anyhow, let's get on with our topic for today. Definitely wanted to come out and talk about the power of win win. I have to say, I've had some interesting experiences, and some of them even recent, as last week, where, you know, we're big about collaboration. Look at the darn name here, right? We care partnerships.
Partnerships.
We're all about collaboration. We're about bringing together the small business community. We're about building bridges between the small business community and the community at large. And yet, here I'm talking to this small business owner, and every other thing he said was, well, you're in competition with me. And I'm like, okay, this may not be a good candidate for We Care Partnerships.
If you're still in that mindset
Yeah.
20 years, 30 years ago, sorry.
Well, and let's face it, when you talk about free market enterprise and capitalism and all this kind of stuff, everybody gets all focused on competition. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think it has to be that way. In fact, we know it doesn't have to be that way.
No.
We've been bringing together teams of people for quite some time. And, there's a whole lot more of bringing together teams that are going to happen over the next few months and few years, I truly
Definitely.
believe.
Definitely.
But, there's another arena that I like to address with all of this too, because I'll never forget the time that I tried to bring a group of nonprofits together to collaborate. Now, you weren't in the room at the
No.
time, but
Lucky.
yeah,
That's a good thing.
you probably would have had a good time refereeing.
More.
Yeah, I mean, it was really interesting because if you think competition only exists in the for-profit world, well, think again, because we saw some really interesting dynamics that happened because let's face it, the nonprofit world, they rely on the goodwill of people most of the time to be able to bring in cash flow and be able to do the work that they feel passionate about doing. And today is, at least in our live stream, this is actually being done as a broadcast for Thursday, but in our live stream here today, it is what they call Giving Tuesday in the US. And that's a beautiful thing because there are so many organizations that struggle, and especially when you get close to the holidays and during inflationary times. There's a lot more competition for grants, there's a lot more competition for donations, and people just plain struggle. Organizations struggle. And one of the things I know to be true, I know a lot of small business owners who have a very big heart. They want to see an end to, violence and crime and, domestic violence and, gosh, it goes on and on and on in terms of the number of causes that a lot of the small business community cares about. And we see them every day because we look for them. We look for those people who will understand that there could be value connecting your head and your heart in business. We need that logic. We need to look at numbers. We need to analyze things. But if we have not got our heart engaged as well, sometimes that can create some serious challenges. In fact, that's part of my business is I look for businesses who maybe have been successful or they're starting up and trying to get to a certain level of success.
Hmm.
Sometimes there's something in their heart that is saying you've got to incorporate a cause or a mission in your business. And if you don't do it and there's something in your heart that's calling to you to do it, a lot of times you hit what I call, boom, the brick wall. You end up with flat forehead syndrome, and the business doesn't want to go forward in the way that it could. So, what we help people to understand is, okay, most small businesses we know, they can't whip out a checkbook and write $100,000 check. They're not Amazon, they're not Walmart, they're not, the big guys. But they can do other things. And that's what we're getting ready to demonstrate in a big way when we come into 2023. And we're looking for both small businesses and nonprofits that might like to be part of a trade show expo that's designed to help them both. This is not a I win and you lose proposition, okay? It's not that kind of situation. It's a win-win type of event is what we're creating.
Could you say that again? It's a what kind?
A win-win event.
Wow.
Because let's face it, ever since the pandemic, especially, there's been a lot of churches, a lot of organizations, and a lot of small businesses who've taken quite a big hit. They have had some major challenges out here since this time. And, if we've all had challenges, why in the world shouldn't we all come together and make each other stronger? That's what we're suggesting. That's what we want to see. And those are the folks that we're looking for right here, right now, today as we speak. Because here's the thing. If you bring together a trade show that has both nonprofits and for-profits involved, and you get everybody in the trade show involved and inviting people. We actually at one point in time had somebody who had built a website called Shop a Difference. And what a great concept. If you've got a nonprofit who's got supporting businesses, if you buy from those businesses, they're making donations to the nonprofit. That is a way where the businesses can grow and continue on a growth path so they can become stronger, hire more people, all of those things that we need for our economy to be strong. But at the same time, they connect with a cause, a mission, a purpose, a nonprofit organization, or potentially even a social enterprise, where as they are making sales as a result of that trade show participation, they also are making donations to the organization that they're partnering with. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about win-win. And that way, when we do things like that, when we can have events like that where the small business can grow and the nonprofit can grow, it can acquire more donations and more people working together. Now you can have Giving Monday, Giving Tuesday, Giving Wednesday.
Well, back up, say that again. We want to make sure everybody understands.
Oh, which part?
Working together.
The working together. That's right. With what we're getting ready to do for 2023, it is about trade shows that bring together nonprofits and for-profits at the same time. And thank you, all you folks who are viewing us today. Please leave us a comment if you like what we're talking about, and be sure to share this with other people, because it's going to be an awesome, awesome thing. We've done this in the past, but it was only live. We're going to do virtual right now and see what we can do to start to spur more of this activity in live events across the country and hopefully across Canada as well. Hey, Maggie, glad to have you with us today. So just understand, if you have a trade show where you're bringing together both for-profits and nonprofits, and everybody's involved in inviting people to that event, the nonprofit is going to secure new donors. They may even get connected to new grant makers and foundations. And at the same time, the businesses are going to get new customers. And as they get those new customers, they can make a donation to the nonprofit that they are working with and helping. That's win-win. And as I said before, now instead of just being focused on Giving Tuesdays, we could have Giving Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. Well, heck, we could do Saturdays and
Sunday.
Sundays too.
Yep.
But that's the whole idea, folks, is win-win is what we can have more of, but we have to choose it. It's great if you've already been able to build up a business. In fact, I have massive respect for businesses who've been able to grow a huge business. I know of several people who built these huge businesses and sold them and then turn around and take a good chunk of that money and create their own foundation. That's a beautiful thing. And I think every business on the planet should at least consider that as a possible goal. But in the meantime, if you don't have those deep pockets, just know it's still possible to work in the community, to partner in the community, create win-wins for everybody, and, be able to create more health, wealth, and peace in our communities. That's what we're here for. That's what We Care Partnerships is all about. Health, wealth, and peace for all. Because it's going to be, it's up to me and you and you.
Yep.
We're the ones. You're the miracle we're looking for. You're the one that can partner with us and step up and be able to create a better world.
So you better get off
the bleachers. I know you weren't going to say that. That's why I said
and get on the playing field.
Get on the playing field. That's right.
Let's go. We all can do this together.
Absolutely. And if you need ideas, you need ways to get involved. Like I said, we're going to be looking for businesses and nonprofits to get involved in this trade show. And it'll probably be a series of trade shows next year. So if you're a business who wants to be involved, if you know of an organization that would like to be involved, get in touch with us. And anybody can get in touch with us right here at this website. There's a form on the front of that page you can fill out. And in the comments, just write trade show and we'll know what you're talking about.
So you're saying if there's a business who want to grow their business, they may just want to be in this expo.
If they want to grow their business and make a difference.
That's right. It'll be a combination.
Absolutely.
Now, if you're a nonprofit and you want to meet new clients,
new donors, potential new grant makers.
That's true.
Oh.
So you may just want to be
involved. Get off the bleachers. Join in with We Care Partnerships Network.
That's it. Sounds great.
All right. You have any final thoughts for today,
just
dear?
Gave it to you.
There you go. There you go. So yes, that form right there on that front page will let us know that you have interest in what we're talking about. And I should mention also, even if you just are somebody who likes the idea of buying from companies or businesses that are giving in the community, you might want to let us know that as well, because we'll put you into a newsletter list so that you know when these trade shows are happening, because that's the other component, right? We can have the businesses, we can have the nonprofits, but we need people to come and learn about the businesses and nonprofits as well. So you can use that We Care Partnerships webpage again and just say, hey, I'd like to shop a difference. And let us know that, and we'll make sure you find out when these trade shows are happening. So I think that's all I have for the moment.
Even people who are unemployed, they may want to come visit.
Absolutely.
And if you're looking for other source of income,
there
you
you
may
go.
want to come.
Yeah, absolutely. I always maintain that the small business community is one of the most connected communities on the planet. And so if you are unemployed, if you're looking for work, if you're trying to figure out ways to make money from home, coming to trade shows like this is actually a good idea, because the more people you meet who are connected in your community, the more likely you're going to get cash flow happening in your pocket sooner.
Wow. Sounds like great fun.
It will be great fun. Like I said, the last time we did this was actually several years ago, but it was great fun. It was a great attended event. And now, holy cow, we've got this whole virtual world that we're functioning in now. And that means we could have people from anywhere in the world involved in this kind of a trade show event. And I can't wait for that.
And there's going to be live events too.
Yeah, we will be, as we get We Care ambassadors set up in different parts of the country and perhaps even to other countries. We're going to be helping them grow a group of people to be able to do live events in their community. So virtual is a great way to start, but the more we can build actual community in a local place, the better off we're all going to be.
Okay. I think that's a good wrap right there.
All right, the boss says that's a wrap, so we'll let it go.
Yeah.
But if any of this whole idea of the win-win relationship makes any sense to you, please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, because we want to see a whole bunch of people involved in these trade shows as we go forward into 2023. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And we'll look forward to seeing and hearing from you right here, wecare-partnerships.com.
Okay. Have a great day.
Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.